Welcome back, everyone, to Find Music. This week's episode start with episode number 465, and you know our leadoff man is Fred Whitlock, so let's get started.
Well, I've been interested in the new Nada Surf album, Moon Mira. It's their first album
What
in
a
about, I
coincidence,
think,
so
3
am
or
I.
4 years. And yeah, Matthew Cause, the lead vocalist, his voice is great, and contemplative, introspective lyrics. Great guitar work on this album. They don't change their sound too much, but they're sharp. The guitars are great. It's power pop, indie rock, and well played out. They came out in the mid-90s, and this is, I think, their 10th album, and I was just overjoyed with the experience of listening to them again. There's some great guitar work on this. The volume gets turned up, and Second Skin is a great cut on this album. It's energized. And a quote says, at 57, Cause has figured out things about where to wander about, wonder, and hope. So I guess that's what most of his lyrics are about. And he said in an interview, I'm always changing, getting burnt, and the kind of me that has another turn. And that's a lyric, part of a lyric from a song called The One You Want. And he writes about his human experience, his doubts, his wonders, and his earned wisdom. It's a great album. Mira, Moon Mira. By accident, I found an album that came out in 2023. Basie Swings the Blues. It's the Count Basie Orchestra, which might sound dated, but they got a great sound. The orchestra is run by a trumpet player, and they back up 12 different blues artists on the album. Now, Basie and the original Basie band, they had a 1 foot in blues. They were from Kansas City. They did jump blues. They had Big Joe Williams at one point singing blues. They had Jimmy Rushing, who was a blues shouter. So this is not out of the ordinary for this orchestra. This came out in 2023, Basie Swings the Blues. And it's a great jazz album with great vocalists. As I said, the trumpet player, Scott Bernard, is now running the orchestra, and the album kicks off with a swinging song called Let's Have a Real Good Time with a blues guitarist singer who calls himself Mr. Sips. He's Castro Coleman, and it's a great tune to start off the album. It really grabbed me. It's classical blues mixed in with some original stuff. I'm a Woman. SHEMEKIA Copeland, Buddy Guy, Charlie Musselwhite is on the cut playing harmonica. It's an old Coco Taylor tune. And there's some other great cuts on here. A Ray Charles tune, The Midnight Hours, done by Robert Cray. Mo Kemp, Bobby Rush, Betty LaVette, soul singer, and George Benson is on this album. He ends the album, which are great guitar work on it. I know a lot of people only know Benson from his pop 70s era, but before that, he was a great jazz guitarist in the style of Wes Montgomery. In fact, he was supposed to take Montgomery's place, and he did for a while, and then he went pop as a pop singer. But on this album, he plays some great guitar notes, and it's a great way to end the album. It's almost in the style of the original guitarist for Count Basie, who was Freddie Green. Benson's just note for note, and the band plays great. The horns throughout the album are superb. It's a great swing album with great blues singers and performers. That leads me in the Copeland's album. I've been wanting to pick up on her, and this is her brand new album. It's called Blame It on Eve. And she started recording at 18 years old. She's blues artist Johnny Copeland's daughter. And she keeps the rock and blues going. Her vocals are powerful. The album kicks off with the title tune. And it's all about how women get blamed for all the problems in the world. And it's followed up by Tough Mother, and it features Luther Dickinson from the North Memphis All-Stars, the guitarist, and he plays slide guitar on it and blues guitar. And there's other great tunes on here. She ends the album with Stevie Wonder's Heaven Help Us All. She takes blues into the modern world. She's worked on this album, and as well as most of her albums, with the guitarist and co-producer Will Timberg, and he plays great guitar throughout most of the songs also. And there's other great tunes on here. Wine O'Clock, W-I-N-E. She's singing about drinking wine. It's always time to drink wine. And Charlie Hunter, the jazz guitarist, is on this, and he takes a great solo on that cut. A critic wrote, she reminds us that the blues remain relevant, powerful, and necessary. So that's a great blues album if you're into blues. Last but not least is the new Lady Blackbird album. I talked about her about a month or two ago when I discovered her album Black Acid Soul, and now last week she came out with her new album Slang Spirituals. And this is a powerful, spiritual, personal, soulful album about empowerment. She sings about transformation in her life on the song Reborn. She sings about dark moments and challenges she's had. And the instruments and the background music is well crafted and powerful around her. There's some electronics. Electronica starts off the album, and she's got a 7-minute tune called When the Game is Played on You, which has wah-wah guitar through it, some electronica, vocals. It kind of reminds you maybe of Isaac Hayes or Curtis Mayfield, that period, but the whole album is modern R&B soul music. So I highly recommend this album if you like soul music. Slang Spirituals, Lady Blackbird.
I was sworn Spencer was going to say something.
Yeah, the Not a Surf song, that was actually one that I was going to review next week.
Oh,
You won't be here next week.
You're right, I will not. But if I
Review it
was,
now.
that would have been one of them.
Well, you're not ready to review it yet. Okay, so they can go to the website to see the review, right?
Yes, they can.
Yeah.
great.
And who is volunteering to say the name of Spencer's website address?
I'll say
Is it going to be
myself.
me again?
Spencer
Oh.
Griffin,
New music.
blogspot.com.
No.
You forgot some crucial words in there. It's Spencer Griffin, new music.
New music. Yes, yes, yes.
Learn it.
Got it, got it, got it.
All right.
I know it's a hard name.
I will be remiss if I didn't mention that today is Fred Whitlock's birthday.
Yes.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
To you.
Send
Fred.
money.
Could you guys keep going? 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Is this the birthday treat?
Wonder.
We're going to watch this curtain for 1 minute. That don't seem like worth recording.
Yeah. Don, have you listened to the David Gilmour album?
No, but I'm going to.
It's pretty good. I liked it. I've been listening to it.
I hear there's a really good instrumental on it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
next, or something like that. I'll be going there first.
I'm just glad he didn't do a concept album.
Oh,
I mean, that's when I dropped Pink Floyd listening to after the wall. It just turned me off from Pink Floyd.
they
I like
really
their
do
spacier
much after
stuff.
that. Right? I mean, they just had the leftovers that became the final cut.
Yeah.
And Roger Waters was a solo in all but name at that point. Yeah. This is worth a minute. Some famous poets also have a birthday today. The legendary Keloki turns 90 today.
That's
Oh.
right. They have the same birthday. I remember that.
Mhm.
It's Bruce Springsteen's birthday.
Oh man, what a great thing to share a birthday with Bruce. And this little kitty here, his namesake is his ex-saxophonist, Clarence.
Yes, I'd rather be looking at the kitty than the curtain.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, this better be good, man. We waited.
Oh no, I had to take a bathroom break. So I said 1 minute.
We're recording for that.
No, I just
Oh man. Oh, misunderstanding. Well, at least we got to talk about other things. Okay, here we go.